Okay, so another quick test here, just to get myself a little bit of audio to have a listen to and test in certain positions with the RODE VideoMic NTG. So what it is right now, I've got it on a boom coming in at 45 degrees just underneath me, looking straight into my mouth, as it were. The microphone is looking straight into my mouth, not me. And basically what I've done, I've put the dead cat off the VideoMic Pro Plus on it, because there's absolutely no way you can get away with anything this close without some form of filtering on. Okay, so what it is, the configuration of the microphone is set to -20 on its pad as well, so the pad is switched in. I've had a quick test and it is necessary because it is so close and because I have such a healthy output on my voice, which is just another way of saying that I'm loud. So what I've done here, I've set my camera to the lowest gain possible, put the microphone to -20 with its pad, and then started bringing up the output level directly from the microphone, so it's driving the quietest input at the camera. So this should be like the best kind of like gain structure that I can possibly have. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just go through two different sets of EQ changes, just to get an idea of how it sounds. Okay, so for the first change in EQ, I'm going to say two. I think I'll do 3 different sets here of EQ changes. So right now what it is, I've just got the 75 Hz bass cut switched in. So maybe because I am very close to it, it might need to be shelved a bit. I already had a quick listen before with a couple of different configurations, and 150 is too much even this close. It just changes the tone too much. But 75 may well get rid of some plosives or real low end thud stuff if it were necessary. I still haven't listened to it with the pad switched in. Had tried it earlier on without the pad, but just because I'm so loud and I was so close, it was necessary to put the pad in. Okay, so once again, this was with the 75 Hz bass cut in. So let me just change this configuration again. So once again, still the -20 on the pad with the HF boost, but no bass cuts in right now. So the thing is, it's probably going to need some kind of HF boost in, and I would rather do it at the microphone for convenience rather than messing about in post. So with me being kind of like having the dead cat on it, the dead cat's probably taken out some of the HF. Now the thing is, the idea is to just get the microphone in a certain way that I can record straight at the mic and do the least amount of messing about in post. The only thing I'm ever going to do in post with these things is just resum it up and put a slight limit on. Okay, so now for the next and last test. Okay, so this is now the last test, and maybe this might be the best one, I don't know. Or maybe just with the HF boost in, but with no bass cuts might have been okay. But right now I've got the HF boost in and I've got the 75 Hz cut on it as well. So what it is, I'm actually looking across the microphone, as it were. So I'm kind of talking across the front of it. Now the thing with this microphone, it is a short shotgun. So the capsule isn't right at the end of the tube. So that's going to be good, because obviously it'll be kind of a bit better in this position to for lack of plosives, well, hopefully anyway. But the other thing as well, with it just being set off even a bit further back down the tube, hopefully I don't swamp it with proximity either. So not too much extra kind of low end presence, although a little bit is always probably good for this close mic stuff, just to get that real close sound and whatnot. Okay, so once again, this was 75 Hz bass cut, but with the HF boost in. Anyways, yeah, what it is, if this has ended up sound and useful and stuff, I will have put this on one of my prelims as well. Now there's no picture on it, this is literally just an audio test and whatnot. But if it has come out well, I'll definitely do a video about this and just demonstrate the differences with trying to shape the tone and whatnot for this type of position. The reason for that is because although this microphone is going to be fantastic for vloggy stuff and whatnot and going outdoors with it, I just think the more uses you can get out of it, it kind of justifies the expenditure then as well. Anyway, so if anybody has heard this demonstration, thank you very much for having a listen. I'm David Harry. I'm going to get off now, so take care and goodbye now.